It has been a while, but welcome back to another Diecast haul video here on the channel. It's been a year since you guys have gotten a Diecast haul video. That was back at Pocono last year, but now we have the Diecast haul for Pocono this year. And let me just tell you guys, I think it's a lot better. Honestly, what a great day it was yesterday. I'm recording this on a Monday. We got back pretty late last night. It was like 11 o'clock we got back. What a great day. Got to meet so many of my friends, and it was a once in a lifetime experience that I'll really never forget. We had paddock passes, and you know, it was just a day that was, I'll never forget it. So, including that day to mark that day, I have some diecasts here that I'm gonna go ahead and showcase to you guys. So most of these cars, there's only one that I didn't get from this place, but I stopped at the Mead Motorsports tent, just outside the racetrack. But it's kind of at the corner there, outside turn 3. So it is just, when people say that it's diecast heaven, they aren't kidding. Just an incredible selection of diecasts, and honestly, like, I'm not really sure how it works, but I mean, you get 3 for $25s on 2024 164s and 2023 and 2022. Like, it's great deals. 124 is a normal price. It's pretty awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and waste no time, get this show on the road. It's probably gonna be a long one, so I got the body armor here, and that's nice. All right, let's get started here. So, the first car that we're going to do, we're going to start out with 164s. And so, randomly pulling out of the bag. This is probably it's kind of a random pickup, but I don't really have a good 42 car. And so, here is one. This is the Noah Gragson 2023 Black Rifle Coffee 164. Now, obviously, Gragson doesn't drive this car anymore, but, you know, it's a great paint scheme. And, I mean, can't really go wrong with it. Just like the classic, you know, the gold numbers for Legacy Motor Club, and you can see the gold outline there. I think it's reflective. You can kind of see like the little sparkles. Yeah, there you go. But that's a beautiful diecast. So I'll just pop this out of the box quick. You know, I'm not gonna do too much on these because it might take a while if I do. But just wanted to showcase this one, see if there's any little flaws on it, because I haven't gotten any of these 164s out of the box yet. But yeah, this is really nice. You know, just, it's a good paint scheme. I mean, there's nothing bad about it. There's nothing that really stands out about it either. It's a really good paint scheme. So that is a good way to start off the video. Noah Gragson's Black Rifle Coffee in 2023. Moving on, random order. Oh, okay, so this is actually pretty relevant. So, Hendrick Motorsports, for their 40th anniversary, ran 4 red-themed schemes at the Martinsville Speedway this spring. William Byron picked up the win, which was absolutely amazing. But Chase Elliott also ran a red car, and so did Alex Bowman and Kyle Larson, but they don't have those out yet. So, here's Chase Elliott's UniFirst Hendrick Motorsports 40th anniversary. Yeah, that's exactly what the labeling is. But this is a really interesting piece. You don't see kind of anything really like this. You got like a deep red and a teal color. Like it's a bit strange, but it's pretty unique, and it's pretty cool actually. So get this one out of the box. Yeah, this one looks really cool. It is a bit, that paint is metallic. The red is metallic, but you can see some of that UniFirst teal peeking through there on the number, on the door and on the roof. But it's a really cool scheme. Hendrick Motorsports, you know, they'll do whatever like throwbacks they do, whatever commemorative stuff they do. It always looks awesome. But yeah, I love these 40th anniversary cars. These are super cool. But yeah, it's a good car. There are a couple flaws on it. You can see, mainly on this side, you can see the bubbles. But that's alright. No big deal. Still a good paint scheme and diecast. I should probably hurry up this show, get the show moving a little bit. Here's another Hendrick Motorsports car. This is the Kyle Larson 2023 Hendrick Cars Patriotic car. Identical to the 2022 car, but, you know, they're the same price. You might as well get the newer one. And, so that's what I did. This is a really cool car. I never picked it up. I don't know. I just waited on it for a while, and, you know, Mead had a bunch of them, so I picked one up, and here it is. It's a good looking paint scheme. You know, I think that this is probably one of the better patriotic cars you're gonna see. It's a different variation of a regular Hendrick Cars scheme, so I'll take that any day of the week. A really good paint scheme here, though. Kyle Larson. Just, yeah. I mean, he's been running this since 22. And I forget where he's running it this year. I know he didn't run it at Charlotte. Well, he didn't even run the race at Charlotte. But I'm not really sure where he's running that this year, if he has already. Moving on to an older car that I wanted to get. This is a cool paint scheme. I really don't know why I like it so much, but it's a cool paint scheme. This is Joey Logano's 2022 AAA car. Yeah, it's strange, it's weird, it's off the beaten path, but here we are. It's a good paint scheme. Like, I really like these. The 2022 Penske cars, before they started implementing those gray, like the flat gray wheels, these cars they looked really good. I remember I got the 2022, what was it, Auto Trader cars for Cindric and Logano, and they look so good with the chrome rims. Same with the Blaney, Menards, and Libman car. But yeah, this is just a simple, solid paint scheme. I mean, I think they kind of messed up the door numbers here, but it's all right. This just looks really, really solid. There's not much to say about it, but it's just like it's solid. I can't come up with anything else. This is just a really cool scheme, and it goes along nicely with the Auto Trader car. I mean, you know, on camera that looks orange. Like me looking through my phone, that looks orange. So you could easily mistake it, but this is just a cool paint scheme. Red, white, and blue. Can't go wrong with that. Red, white, and blue never goes out of style, does it? Next up, we have... Oh, this is one that I did enjoy. It was kind of a surprise to pick it up. I didn't really expect to, but this is the Brad Keselowski 2023 Fastenal car. I was just going through the tent, and I forget what diecast I had in hand. But my friend, he pointed this one out to me, and I was honest, I forgot about this car, and it's a really nice paint scheme. It really is. Do I like this or the blue better? I can't really tell. I think out of all the Fastenal cars, I think the all white one with the blue, like with the blue how it is here, instead of gray, it's white. I think I like that one the best. That one looks super clean, but that's mainly Buescher that runs that. I don't think Keselowski runs that at all. But this is a really good paint scheme. I love this car so much. This is... Oh man. Fastenal, they don't miss. They really don't miss. And this is a prime example of it. These Fastenal cars really always are awesome. This honeycomb kind of pattern. Just... It's simple, but it's so cool. Like, I absolutely love this. So, the only bone I have to pick with this car is this. I don't know what this is. Like, what's that all about? I'd have to go look at pictures of the car and see if that's actually how it is. But it's definitely interesting. I don't know if that's how it actually is or not, but I'd have to go look at reference photos on that one. I'm not quite sure. So for the final 164 of the trip, and after this we can move on to 124s. This is the Tyler Reddick 2023 Jordan. It's just the regular Jordan brand car, I guess. But this is the baby blue color car, as you can obviously tell. This is probably one of my favorite paint schemes of 2023. It's super simple. There's not really anything going on, but the color itself can really carry the diecast. I can't get this thing open. Oh boy. Oh boy. There we go. But the color on this just speaks for itself. And also, I noticed this when I bought it. It's a diecast body and chassis, which is fine, but I don't know why it's a diecast body and chassis. It was like the only one there. I didn't notice any other ones, so that's interesting, but you know, it's all good. It's just not really a difference. But yeah, this is a really nice looking car. This one, I don't know, like, there's just something about this color. I don't know what it is, but it just looks incredible. And so I'm glad I bought it. I was gonna hold off, but you know, it's just such a cool car. I might have to do some wheel replacement here if I want to use this for stop motion, not a patriotic race. So I'm gonna have to do some real wheel replacement. We'll see. We will see. But that is it for 164s. Focus in there. So a good 164 haul here. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that. It was these cars, you know, I was gonna get another 3 to do another 3 for 25, but I decided to hold off because I had other ideas for the merch haulers. So yeah, that was that. So I told y'all I got into the paddock this year, and so that was a really cool experience. So my friends and I decided, all right, well, we have these paddock passes. It's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime thing that you get to do. And so we decided that we were gonna go down to Victory Lane at the end of the race. So with about 20 laps to go, we headed down. We watched the rest of the race on the screen that's down in Victory Lane. We picked up some confetti too, so that was super cool. You know, so whenever I get the race win diecast for Blaney, I'll have some confetti to display with it. So a really cool piece of memorabilia from what was a really cool day. You know, this is just super cool. So I'll always hold on to that little bag of confetti there. And any race I get to pick up confetti, I always do, because it's a cool little piece. And not a lot of people think about it, but it really is. It's unique, and when you get the car, the race win car, that's something that you can display it with. All right. So like I said, that is it for 164s. So we can move on to the 124s now. And so these boxes are a bit beaten up. We brought these cars into the paddock to try and get signed. We'll get into those later. We'll get into the autograph ones after this one. But this is one that I've wanted for quite a while since it came out, but I've just never gotten around to it. This is the Kyle Larson 2023 Richmond winner. And so I was at this race. Most of you guys probably know. You can go back and watch the vlog from that day. But I've already opened these cards. I'm missing the winner sticker from this one, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. It's not a huge deal. The way I display these cards, the winner... Oh, wait, no, it's in there. Sweet, it is in there. Okay, but the way I display these cards, it's not imperative that I have it, so... Put the box over here. So, classic 75th anniversary winner sticker, 2023. The race winning fact card, which got a little ripped up, but it's alright. Still looks decent condition, so that's all good. But discarding those, you guys came here for diecast, so let's take a look at this one. Oh boy. Hit my studio light. Anyways, so with the clear, I guess, boxing off the car, this looks incredible. I mean, there's no... I just can't... Lionel knocked this one out of the park. Just the rubber buildup with the mix of confetti looks incredible. This day, this should be a Byron raced win. That really sucked. But Richmond is such a cool place to go. If you ever get the chance to, definitely do it. But this just, you know, the race win detail on this car is just extraordinary. So we'll zoom in a little bit so you guys can get a better look. Do a quick 360. You can just see the confetti just really is the draw to this car. It's pretty obvious, but you know, you can see here on the window. This is DIN, I forget what DIN this is, DIN 223. So on these confetti cars, you can see the DIN in the windows. So there you go, 223. That's the DIN on this car. Go to the rear. Yeah, just super cool detail on this, and just cool piece to have being at that race. So definitely something that I'll be holding on to for probably the rest of my life, because that's a super cool piece. Alright, next up, we get into the good stuff. That was good. Now we get into the autographs. So, we have the 2023 AJ Allmendinger, a Roval winner. So, picked this one up at the mead tents. And yeah, I didn't think he'd have it still. I mean, I think this is a pretty popular race win, but maybe not. It still possibly could be, but here it is. The pink window net and all. Probably one of my favorite parts of this diecast is that pink window net. So here's the stat card. See, and you can see it on this stat card. The energy, this is why I like AJ so much. The energy in the victory lane, it's incredible. So that's just part of the reason why I like him so much. And so that's a pretty cool part of this. Where'd the winner sticker go? Did it go under here? Yeah. We'll put that off to the side. Oop. And there goes the clear boxing to it. So thanks to my friend Gavin Beers, he helped me get this car autographed. We were waiting in Autograph Alley. AJ quick comes around the corner, so motioned him forward and got this car signed. So that's really, really cool. He didn't take the silver Sharpie, but honestly, I think that this looks better with the black, probably. Silver, I think, would just blend in too much, maybe, but I honestly think this looks really good with the black Sharpie. So just such a cool race win diecast, because it's one of those things, you know, AJ, he's a part-time guy in the Cup Series now. Call him a road course ringer, I don't really know, but it's a really, really cool thing to get diecast from when he wins, especially at the Cup level, and especially when you got a paint scheme like this. This is incredible. The Celsius cars, they don't miss. These always look really, really good. Don't drink Celsius though; it's not good for you folks. But this is just a really, really awesome diecast with the insane amounts of confetti, as you can tell. With the Larson car as well. I am a huge fan of confetti. I mean, you can put these cars side by side, and Larson has more confetti, but I love confetti on race wins. They just look, it's an extra detail that I know some people don't like, because some people just like what it looked like on track. But if a car goes into victory lane, if a car does all this and that, this is just a super cool part of it, and just absolutely love this car so much. There's so much race win detail to it. Like on the tires, you can see nice and scrubbed off here from making passes or maybe scraping the wall. But you can see like a little bit of rubber here on the front end. Road courses, you get a decent amount of rubber most times, but this one's a little bit lighter. That's okay. You got a bunch of donut marks here on the side, which you can't even tell that they're donut marks. It just looks like a painted, like right here, it just looks like a painted side skirt, but it's not. Those are donut marks. And down here you see the fuel leakage. You got some scrapage around the tires. Rear end, you got more confetti. A lot of rubber here on the spoiler, which is a cool effect. I'm glad Lionel was able to do that. Get some more scrubbage here on the right rear wheel well. Just, I love that. The Celsius designs are so cool. I absolutely love these cars. So there's the AJ Allmendinger Celsius Roval winner, autographed. And so moving on to the last piece here. Alright, last piece of the day. And it is the biggest piece of the day. Well, maybe not the biggest, but it's the most prestigious piece of the day. So this year, NASCAR did a 76 years of racing anniversary diecast, and it's pretty cool how they did that. Yeah, they did the same thing for the 75th anniversary cars, their diamond anniversary. And so I was watching Me2407's video from Watkins Glen last year, and he got one of those 75th anniversary cars, and he just went into the paddock and he got a bunch of signatures, and so I decided to do the same. So I present to you all probably like the craziest diecast in my collection. So I'm gonna try to read off all these signatures for you guys. I think I got them all, so let's go ahead and go over them. So I know how I'm gonna display this car so that you can see these on the base, but that's Corey LaJoie in the bronze. It's Carson Hocevar right there. Ryan Preece. Going to the hood of the car, that's Kyle Larson, Ross Chastain. I believe that's Austin Dillon. You can see the 3 right there. That's Austin Dillon. John Hunter Nemechek on the hood. He was super nice. One of the only drivers who really stopped and said, "Hey, how are you?" And he was super nice. But moving on to the side here, this is Daniel Suarez here on the side. That's pretty cool. We have Bubba Wallace on the roof here. Ty Gibbs on the rear window. Going to this side of the diecast, it's Ryan Blaney right there. On the side, it's William Byron on the side window. I believe that is it on this diecast. So, a really cool piece that is so awesome to have. You don't expect to, have something like this, but it's such a cool piece to have all these names on one car, and it's something I'll never forget. Being able to be down in the paddock, such a cool experience, and something, again, I'll never forget it. And so this is a piece that is so I don't even know. The paint scheme is awesome. The signature's even cooler. This is pretty cool. I know how I'm gonna display this car, and I'll show you guys how I'm gonna display this car once I get the display set up. It's gonna be a couple months because I gotta wait for the Blaney Pocono Raceway. So that's kind of a little idea there. But that is gonna wrap up this video, folks. I'll go ahead and put all the 124s here in frame. I'll zoom out a little ways. Don't think you're gonna get anything in the way. Yeah, there we go. So, give me a quick second here. Alright, y'all, so that is going to wrap up the Pocono diecast review. Not diecast review, diecast haul in 2024. I gotta say, this is probably one of the coolest hauls I've ever really got. And so the streak continues. I have 0 Fords and 0 Toyotas in 124 in my collection. So that continues on here. But I was gonna get the Red Kansas win, but unfortunately Meade was out of it. But it's no big deal because we got these 2 awesome diecasts right here. But what an awesome day it was yesterday. I keep saying it, but it really was. It was so cool to meet a bunch of my friends that I made from this community. So that just shows you to get involved in this community and embrace it and enjoy it. So make sure you guys go down below, like and subscribe to be seeing more of this. Unfortunately, I won't be doing a vlog. The rain on Sunday morning just kind of threw everything off. And so we were kind of in a rush schedule, so I was not able to film a vlog. But trust me, if we go back next year, which we 90% chance we will, then we will be doing a vlog for you guys, as long as it doesn't rain again. But that is going to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in the next one. Peace out, everybody.